What you watching, stranger? We've got something a little bit new for you today. Dungeon of the Endless by Games Together and Amplitude on Steam. It's in the alpha right now. You can get it for about $10. I think it's on sale. So not quite where it needs to be. Only 3 levels. I'm sure there's going to be more by the time they're done, but I like it so far. It's pretty interesting. It kind of plays off the universe of Endless Space. I've played that game a couple of times, so I recognize a couple of the things that they're pulling from there. But it's not really an RTS. It is a roguelike dungeon crawler RPG tower defense thingy. So, kind of interesting there, but we're just going to go ahead and hop right into it here. It gives you a little intro. We're going to go ahead and skip that. You start with 2 characters, which can be completely random. There's about 6 or 7 of them. These 2... I'm not really a fan of, but you got a couple of resources to manage. You got industry and food and dust. Your food is mostly used to heal your characters, which can be used in the middle of fights. It's also used to recruit new characters that you find, and it's also used to level them up, and their max level is 5, so I can go ahead and level them up if I want to, and they gain some stats. Of course, all your good stats are over here. Hit points, defense, speed, which is how fast they move. Attack power, attack cooldown, which is how often they attack. Their range and their wit, which affects how good they are at producing production, which we will get to in a little bit. And of course, their equipment slots. Right now, their skills and passive skills are locked. They are not in the alpha version of the game. So here we have Opbot DV8, who's pretty good at, has a high wit, so he's good at producing materials, not so much at beating enemies. And then we have Sarah Numaz, who is a famous bounty hunter. And it's an anagram for a certain character if you can figure it out, which I did in like 2 seconds. But she's a melee combatant. She's really, really fast. Her speed is 40, so she's really, really good at carrying the crystal, which I'll get into then. Kind of weak otherwise. But the game is a mix of real-time and turns. A new turn starts any time that you open a door. So we'll go ahead and get started with that. We open a door to a new room. And I found a blueprint. Blueprints basically allow you to build new things down here. Right now I can build a industry generator, a food generator, and a couple of defenses. Usually I like to start on food first because I like to level my guys up early on and recruit characters as they come. Now the dust tracker up here, the dust is used as your crystal's hit points. If that reaches 0, you lose. But you can also use it to buy things from merchants if you find them. And every 10 dust you get a marker or a block. And those can be used to power rooms. Which is kind of important. Powering a room allows you to build new modules. And it also keeps enemies from spawning there every turn. Enemies will not spawn in a room that is lit, or as far as I know, has a character in it. So you kind of use that to your advantage. So like I said, I usually like to start with food first, and the game will automatically assign whoever has the highest wit to take care of that module. So now I'm gaining 10 food a turn. Likewise, if I were to pull him off of that, I only gain 6, so he increases it quite a bit. Now, keep in mind that they only have to be there on the machine at the start of the turn to get the bonus. So after you've gained that bonus and there's like enemies walking around, you can pull them off that module to help you out. So we're going to go ahead and go up. This new turn started, so I gained my resources. And there's some enemies. So she might need some help, so I'm going to pull him up here because she is really weak early on. Yes, he's actually melee too. He gets a spear. So I'm going to pull her back up there. So like I said, it's kind of a mix of real-time and turn-based. So we'll light that up there. We'll heal him. Now that I got some food. Your characters are automatically healed back to full health at the end of a round if all enemies have been defeated. So food is mostly just to keep them on their feet while they're fighting. So I'm not really happy about the 2 characters that I got because they are, like I said, they're really weak early on, whereas some of the other characters really aren't that bad. So I have 2 limbs lit up right now. The way you gain dust is you usually get some if you go to a new room, or sometimes enemies will drop them if you kill them. Like I got 1 there for defeating those guys. So I guess we will go over here. Dead end, which is sort of good. And there's a chest which usually contains an item of sorts, so I got a crutchy. which is a spear, so my guy can use this. Not all characters can use all weapons. He can use spears, she can use swords. So that's a significant improvement over having nothing. So I'll go back over here. And we'll open this door. Not an easy game. I've beaten it a couple of times. Well, I've beaten the alpha so far. But there's been a couple of times where I've not been able to beat it, so it's kind of interesting. So we're going to group them up over here. Take these guys down. So back up to full. And we gained enough dust to light another room. Usually, like, if I had a choice between... Well, these are both dead ends. Usually, like, if this room had another door to it, I would probably light up this corridor that way. But we've completed... Sorry about that. My headphones died on me, so I had to go plug them back in. So, what was I saying? Usually, like, if this had a door to it, I would probably light up this room that way. We're kind of good on enemies not spawning anywhere but, like, one room then. So, I think we'll go ahead and build one of these here. So, we'll go along. That's already taken care of, so... I usually don't like to, like, start splitting up paths until I've completely cleared, like, one area. So I'm not going to go down here until I've taken care of this door and any other doors up there. So we got 2 more to go. So there's another chest, which is awesome. And like I said, these enemies, you can hit space to pause, even during, like, you know, a fighting round. So, like I said, this is dark. It doesn't necessarily mean that enemies will spawn there every turn. It's just the chance of it. And it seems like as you progress during a floor, a hell of a lot more of them spawn every turn, so it gets pretty interesting. And some enemies are a little bit tougher than others. So, throw them back down there. Well, what did I get? A Fuzi, which is a gun. Nobody can use guns that I have right now, so kind of useless. Nothing in there. Except more enemies spawn, and there's a lot of them, so I'm going to bring everybody down here. Now, what I've learned about these guys specifically right here, these guys will generally always, not generally, they will always ignore your guys, and they'll go straight for your crystal. Whereas most other enemies will just follow you around and try to kill you, and they won't ignore you. These guys will just ignore you and go straight up to the crystal, so... Usually you have to dogpile on them. And your characters will not automatically follow an enemy from room to room, so you have to move them there yourself. So I'm probably not going to kill him before he gets there. But I probably will before he touches it. Maybe not. So, not too much. He only took like 1 damage. And you can only power up rooms that are connected. So, I couldn't power up this room even if I had a slot for it. I'd have to power up this one first. So... that in mind. Basically what you're looking for, what I've learned so far, you're really looking for, like, equipment early on. That's really literally what you're looking for. So I found another character which is pretty useful. So we're going to go ahead and recruit her. She's also another high wit character, but that also, well, not really high. He's 13, he's 6, she's 7. She's pretty decent overall. She's good at, like, fighting and keeping track of modules. She actually has some, I mean, my melee guy has a higher wit than her by like 1 point. But she does use guns, I think. Oh wait, no she doesn't. The big, the one big dude uses, these are like machine guns, she uses pistols, so. Sweet. So we'll go up here. We'll see what this door. So I got a lot of dark rooms, which I'm not a fan of, because that means there could be a lot of enemies here showing up shortly. So there's a merchant. He will stay here for the entire floor unless enemies kill him, which can happen because this room, even though he's in it, is not lit up. So sometimes you'll get enemies that spawn in the merchant room, and they'll kill him, and he's gone. But like basically, if you can light this room up or like keep somebody in here with them, enemies won't spawn there, so you don't have to worry about it. Now the tricky thing with the merchant is he charges dust. So if I wanted to buy this radio, That's 18, so I'd be down to 20. So I'd have to depower, it would depower a room for me, basically. Which is kind of interesting. That would depower a room. Where did my character go? Okay, over here. Right now I can buy a 6-gun, because that's only 7. So I'm not going to lose power or anything. And that way I can give it to my marine type lady person over here. So her attack power is 45, which makes her a hell of a lot better of a combatant than my sword person. So I'm going to go down here and swap out. You can have more than one person entering a room. I just like to have people on modules, so I'm maximizing my my output. So we'll go through another room. And we found the exit. Okay. That's a lot of enemies, so we're going to kind of group everybody up in this room down here. And I'll go more into the exit here in a second after we're done killing all these guys. If everybody lives. And we got another one of these stupid asses. I think we got him. Alright. We done? No. Generally what I've seen, like, as long as this is flashing red, that means there's still enemies around. Now at the exit, to proceed to the next floor, you have to have one of your characters pick up the crystal and then walk with it all the way to the exit. And while you do this, there's basically monsters that will spawn the entire time in intervals in any dark room that there is. And like the rooms will power down as you leave them. Now the trick is not everybody has to get to the exit. Just the person carrying the crystal has to get to the exit, and then you all, whoever is still alive when that happens, will proceed to the next level. So it's actually pretty good that I got this chick, because she's really fast, and your movement speed is basically halved when you're carrying the crystal. So that's good because she can basically just, you know, sprint her ass all the way over there. Generally, it's not a problem. That, and it's not really that many rooms away. So I'll probably not go for it right now. I still want to get a couple more rooms to see if I can find some items for my guys. I got a couple more unopened rooms, so we'll keep going. Actually, no, hold on. I wanted to use this check, didn't we? You can select people by clicking on them or using the number row. I find it a lot easier just to go to number row, and double hitting it will center it, so that's useful. And generally, like on the turn that I say, oh, I'm going to go to the exit, I usually just spend all the dust that I can, because your dust does not carry you over to the next floor. The industry and your food does, but your dust doesn't. It always starts out at like 10 or 20. So it's usually a good idea to just spend as much dust as you can before you're going to go ahead and carry the crystal over. That way you're not really wasting any of it. So, dead end, so that's good. See if there's anything in here. Some dust and some enemies. There's probably going to be some... Actually, that's the only one. These big crystal guys. I take an ass whooping. And these little, like, turquoise dots with, like, the diamonds around them, those are the little... I'm probably not going to be able to kill him. Just her. Those are where you can build defensive modules. Where you can build, like, tower, like, little things that shoot stuff or... boost your stats while you're in the room, so those are pretty useful. Maybe she can. Should we bring everybody in here? They're like bosses, but generally they build, like, usually those guys drop dust, so that's good. So, we're done with this area, so we can go up here. And like down here. So we got another block open. Just light that up. More dust. That's a good find. 9? 9s are really, really good. That's a lot of dust. So I think we're going to have everybody pile up in here. A lot of enemies though. I might build just like a little laser beam thing here to help me out a little bit. That's a lot of enemies. Yeah, and these guys will generally target a module before they target you. So I lost that. You can rebuild it, but you know, it costs resources to do that, so they're kind of fucking annoying. I'm probably not going to rebuild that because I'm going to need a couple of turns to recoup the money that I lost. So, whatever. 52 is fine for the next floor. We'll have these two double up, I guess. Dead ends, that's you good. Doesn't seem to be any other monster waves, so it should be pretty easy. I'm just trying to kill this guy. I'm not really worried about the others. They'll find you, don't worry, just sit tight. Alright, so that's all taken care of. We'll get rid of that. There's a door over here then. I'll probably end up depowering one of these room, like that room, to power up this room. That way there's not enemies that can just spawn here and start bum rushing in. That's kind of annoying. Alright, so that's a dead end. So that's the last room for this level. I really wish there'd be like some sort of cool bonus for like opening every room on a level. That'd be cool, but I guess your bonus is like finding everything if there is something to be found. Oh yeah, I hear somebody. I think they're over there killing the merchant. Yeah, he's dead. Oh well. Shit! I should have bought something. I bought something, but you know what I mean. That's a lot of dust to go to waste. Oh, and somebody just died. I wasn't even paying attention, man. Wow, that sucks. Oh well, screw her. I'm probably gonna restart anyways here because I did not find jack shit for items this game. Who's the fastest? Speed 34.28, so he is. Alright, so you get the awesome job of carrying the crystal. So, this shouldn't be too bad because there's not really that far to go. So, yeah, we're good. As soon as they get to the room, it's over. Even though there's still enemies attacking, you don't take any damage there, so. 4-2! Yay. So I'm basically screwed because one of my characters died, so that's awesome. So, nothing in here. Except some enemies which are going to beat my ass. No module though, so it's kind of saddens me. I guess we'll level up these guys, so I have some food to burn. Here's one, that's good. Oh look, that's useful. This guy's actually really good. I like him. Troy Pequeño. He's pretty fucking strong. So we're just going to level his ass up right now. We got a module, so we're going to build one for food. Looks like Robot Man's going to take care of it, so we got these two fine upstanding warriors to take care of the rest of this level, hopefully. I found a blueprint for, I think, a Tesla coil, which are slightly stronger than the, whatever the hell, the lasers. We'll call them lasers. The razor beams. Enemies! Uh-oh. Let's get everybody over here. Actually, that's a bad idea. I don't want those golem guys in there, because then they'll smash down that thing. Which is not cool. These guys take forever to kill! So strong. Alright, let's go over here. And here. Did I get enough dust? No. I'm still like 1 dust away to power up a room, which is annoying, because I could have this guy, or have this room powered up then. There's some dust. There's a box. Uh-oh. What did I get? Unused kite, or used kite, and that's armor, I think. Minus speed, though. Only 1. That's not too bad. Throw that on him. Oh, fuck. Well, that's going down. Maybe. Kill him! No, you son of a bitch. Alright, power up this room over here. I'm gonna throw this here. How about that? We'll do that. Sounds good. Now we got a decent room to fall back to. Has laser beams and shit. No, more ways. Go back here. Bring everybody here, we'll wait. And of course, there are more golems. Aha! My plan worked. I got enough dust to light another room, so we'll do that. Usually I like to make like kind of a chain of rooms, if I can, that have defenses built into them. I don't really have a whole lot of industry right now, so don't really have that option. But later in the game, like on 4.3, yeah. Mostly because the thing is, like, I can see how the game's gonna get hard, because 4.3 is pretty damn hard, and I built a shit ton of defenses there. But I do that because I know it's the last room in this alpha. You know, if it's gonna be the full game with like 10 fours, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. That's what. A chest. What do we get? T-shirt. That's some armor. I guess we'll throw it on her. HP and defense. Actually, I want that on him. That's actually pretty good. Defense 14. Defense 10, but more HP. Yeah, you know what, we'll put it on her. She has less hit points, so that's good. And we're at 50 food, so we can level up somebody. I'll up him. I really need a sword for him. Like, if I can find a sword for him, then we'll be pretty good to go. So, found some extra food, which is great, and we also found a shit ton of monsters. So let's go. Run! Where's my other guy at? Oh, okay. They're both running. They both have, like, the same speed now, so that's funny. Hold the line. And you can build other modules later on after you find the blueprints that will have like a healing thing that will heal people in this room, or up their attack, or slow enemies. The slow enemies one is useful. Like if I had this room set up, if I don't want these guys to even get here, I can throw like a slow module here and a bunch of guns. That way it takes them forever to get through. You know, your standard tower defense type shit. So you can kind of see like where the whole tower defense thing comes in. We'll go ahead and level her up since I got some. Target. Every time I have 50, I'm going to level somebody up. So they're all 3. So more enemies. And more enemies. So you can see, like, the more rooms that you have dark, yeah, there's greater chance that some shit's going to spawn in them. So it gets kind of, the longer you take on a floor, the more ridiculous it gets. Baller. Wait, no, there's still something. These guys are slow. These guys will usually... Now, these crystals are interesting because if they get into a room with none of your characters in it, but it has defenses like these guns or it has a module, they will stop and they'll start attacking it. Whereas most other enemies will just walk through a room with defenses to get to you. The floaty diamond guys will stop and start shooting your structures, so it's kind of important to keep that in mind, which is why I never try to leave, like, if I had this, I probably just wouldn't have this here with this room dark, because then shit could just spawn, walk through here, and blow it up, so... A couple different enemies to consider. Like those big golem guys, like I said, they will walk through a room until they get to a room with you, but if they're in a room with you, they'll target structures first. Most other enemies will just target you, and so on, so... You just want guys to have, you want your gear so you can just blow shit up as fast as you can. A Foozy, which, again, I have nobody that can use that. Why do I keep finding Foozies? Nobody can use that. Run! Run faster. This is why I like not splitting off from a path before I've explored it all, because that way I can just have everybody run back and hole up at a room to fight stuff instead of having shit from like 6 different areas, which is eventually going to happen anyways when I start splitting off to these two rooms, so... But I like having like a common room that I can have everybody retreat to with defenses, so it's a little easier. So we got one more door in this area, and I think that's it. Alright. So we'll just light that up. One less room for shit to spawn in. Never a bad thing. Though usually I've been forgetting to do something, which is, like, usually I'll leave somebody in this room while I open something, that way monsters can't spawn there. Like, monsters can spawn in the room that you're going, but they won't spawn in the rooms that you're already in. That's quite a few, actually, this time. I have 60 industry, might as well build some stuff. Like Teslas. Why don't we go here? Teslas are actually pretty good. They're a hell of a lot better than the laser beams. No, they're pretty weak, so I shouldn't have a problem. See what I mean? This diamond guy, he'll stop and start attacking stuff. Now, I think I have one... Yeah, this guy can repair stuff, so that's useful. Just kind of send him into the room. Most characters can. Not all of them can. Like, I think the guy with the sword, he can't repair stuff. They generally, like, they won't repair shit while you're fighting. The room has to be clear of enemies. Like, if there is... Like, if some of this shit got, like, destroyed or hurt, and then the enemies moved from this room to this room, then you could send somebody over to repair this, but enemies can't be in the room while you're trying to repair stuff, otherwise they'll just attack things instead, so... And then it takes longer while you're fighting, where, like, if there's no enemies on the board, then it's, like, instantaneous, so... Still sour that I lost that chick, man. I could have had 4 people, shit. Not that anyone would have had any weapons, so we connected this room together. And here's a merchant. And we can light that room too, so he never dies. It's kind of like a freebie. And no monster spawns, so I got like 2 free turns there. That's kind of good. So what do you have, mate? He has a dog too, that's cool. Oh, he has a sword. That's pretty beastly. And costs a lot. I'd have to shut down like 2 rooms. Yeah. Let's do that. Of course, you can choose which rooms get powered back up, so it's not like, oh shit, you know, I totally fucked over my plan there. So, now his attack power is going from 40 to 96, so that's quite a significant increase. So, we definitely want to keep this room lit. Keep that room lit. Fortunately, that room got shut down. So I only really need like 1 more or 2 more blocks to keep this room lit, and then keep this room lit, and we'll be fairly safe. now this guy's doing a shit ton of damage. Well, that was annoying. Oh shit, there's a golem. 2 of them! Must go faster. Thank you. They're still monsters. Okay, never mind, we're good. Alright, so we're gonna light up that room. And then, well, we need 3 more dust to get this room lit, so that will be good. And found some extra industry. Uh-oh. Run! We should be fine. There's still... okay. 1 incoming. Take your time. We'll wait. Just like that room. Alright, so we should be good to go. I don't think there's any other waves, so I should be okay. This guy's like tearing through shit now. Where else can I go? That's a dead end. Oh, fuck. Alright. That's not good. I might have to shut something down. Because you don't want a room that's unlit right by your crystal. That's bad. That's bad shit right there. That's no good. Alright, well, there's the exit. That's actually really good. Because if and when I want to leave, it's like... no, there's like no chance that they're going to even stop me, so... actually pretty useful. What do we want to power down? Fuck. So I don't really have a choice. I don't want... no. Might as well keep that one open. This one closed. Like that. Alright. Nothing. Oh, enemies. Of course. Nothing. Hell. Monsters. And I try to bank as much industry as I can for the next 4th raid because it's pretty fucking crazy. And I got extra power. There we go. So now that I can keep the merchant alive, I'll be able to buy the rest of whatever the hell he has in there before I leave. No other waves. So we're good there. And a chest. And a tutu, which is armor. Funny enough. Defensive speed. Hey! Don't kill that guy. Don't you dare. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, why don't we, just in case... oh, glad I caught that. What a dick. I probably only have like 1 or 2 more rooms to open anyways. Okay, so this 2-2. She has armor, he has armor. This one's like with speed though. 31, 26, 34. Okay, so we'll put it on him and have him be the crystal carrier, because, yeah, that'll be fine. Alright. Alright, last room. And nothing but dust. Uh-oh, and a lot of waves. I can't just abandon this room. Alright, so my engineer's gonna have a little bit of problems. He's by himself for a little bit, because I can't let them just go to the crystal room, otherwise they'll start banging away at it. He should be okay. Alright, cool. I think that's all of them. We'll put her down there just in case. We good? We're good. Alright, so that's everything. So we can go ahead and start... We can buy out this guy's shit. Let's see, a radio, which is like an accessory device, they call them. Attack power, but you lose 130 hit points. That's odd. HP regen, first aid kit. That's pretty useful. We're gonna give him the radio. And we can give her like the first aid kit. Just so he's like, yeah, that's a lot of attack power. HP regen's good because you regen your hit points during combat. So I don't really need to fiddle around with moving these guys in position because the exit's right here. So he's fast. He's fast. He's so fast. So this should be an issue. Yeah, there you go. There's 4-2. So one more to go, and we're starting to level out with like 100 food and 100 industry. So that's good. So I think we can level some people up again. He's level 2. We'll go with 3. Max level's 5 in the beta. Or alpha, rather. New blueprint. I think that's the healing module. Yeah, that's actually pretty useful. So I actually want to go with industry rather than food. Having food for the last 4 is good for heals, but you're looking more for industry now. To keep up on your traps. 2 module rooms right next to each other is actually really good. Three module rooms in a row is actually really good too. Should be able to kill those guys by himself, because he's a damn man. Alright, so what do I want to do? I'm gonna go this way first, so... Found a rapier, which I don't need because this sword is... Occam's razor is definitely better than fucking a rapier. Not that much. Okay. Merchant, whatever. Not really interested. That's probably gonna get blown up. Damn it! Well. That's why I have the industry to cover it. That's why it always pays to save. Nothing? Oh, shit. I'm never that lucky. Dust! A whole lot of it, too. Almost another room. Wow, that's a lot of bad guys. That's a lot of bad guys. This room doesn't have a lot of space for defensive modules like this one does. But, meh. We're gonna switch over to food. I want to keep that kind of high for the heals. Hold on. We can light up another room, can't we? We only need 2 more blocks here before this area is completely like sealed off as far as shit being able to come out. So we're gonna go ahead and power up that. We'll power up this too, because I don't want shit right by the door. That's a lot of enemies. That was stupid. I shouldn't have opened that door, actually. Now that I think about it. It's fine. Got a whole bunch of Tesla coils here. There's actually like there's actually one last offensive module. I just haven't found it yet. Claymores, those are like, I don't know why they call them Claymores. They shoot fucking missiles. Good Claymore. But I haven't found it. Those are really good at killing stuff. Very, 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 very fast. Maybe you can one-man it. Yeah! What a bouse. This room should be able to take care of him. That's right. And we found enough... Well, some more industry. More waves. Oh, snap. That's a lot of guys. Yeah, we're good. I didn't want her on food. I told you. Alright, so we can light up this room so no more enemies will be coming from that area. Just have to worry about this area down here. So, kind of a waste with these two. But, it is what it is. It's not like I can fucking... Wait. Go back here. It's not like I can tell what the hell's coming at me, right? Pea shooter. That's a gun. I think hers is better. 18 and 1. 19. Eh. Screw it. That's a lot of guys. Light up that room. So we can dump a bunch of these in here. Do I have the one that slows people down? No, heal. Oh, there's one. Good. Goody. That looks like this will lead up to this area. I don't want to go up there quite yet. I have a choice, I guess. Just bad guys. Just bad guys. Where else? Just slow. Really slow. Alright, since we have a lot of food, I guess I can level him up now. To Fave. Alright. Fall back and wait for it. Now I'm gonna light up this room eventually. I'm gonna have to get enough dust to light up this room over here though. Which I don't have quite enough of yet. There's probably like one more room, hopefully. If not, then I'll have to just depower something. Oh well. Actually, I don't have to open that door. If you don't open a door, monsters can't get to it, so... We won't open that door yet. Put it that way. Too strong for you! Go up. Oh, shit. Alright. Run! Run really fast. Yeah, they're all slowed and shit now. Cool, man. Come on in! Which is good, because I get a lot of dust. Like, this is all dust. You gotta have to move a character down here to collect it, but that's... yeah, quite a bit. So, I got 2 blocks from that. Sweet. So, we're not even gonna bother with that door yet. That must be another room. So we can light that up. Light that up. So now the only place I have to worry about shit coming from is from all these fucking rooms. Which should be fine. We'll go over here. Not too many other doors to open. I mean, this is the only way, I think. There's one right up there. Okay, never mind. Who knows how big that'll be. Sure. Sure. I think I got a weapon for you there, buddy. Or no, I don't. I forgot, like, apparently, like, if you have any items in your inventory, because you can sell them to the merchant, if you have any items that left over in your inventory, when you change floors, you lose it, which I think is kind of dumb, but oh well. He's actually pretty good. He's really, really slow, but he does, like, a fuck ton of damage. So, if you get a weapon on him and, like, some armor, then he's good to go. Back over there. Forgotten I can use 3 and 4. Genius, he usually takes a lot of damage while trying to get from one area to the next. Look how slow he is. Oh, coming, boss. Oh, shit. I'm gonna see if the merchant has any guns for him. Because I have to spend a lot of fucking food keeping his silly ass alive. Oh my god! Alright, just get the hell out of this room. You're useless. I spent like 30 food on you. There's still more coming? Shit. Alright. Where are you? You're over here. Sorry, balls. Yeah, I know you are. What do you got? You got a gun? You got pistols. Okay, you got a Fuzi, which is more wit, spare mags, attack power. We might buy this. And this. So, this. And a 6 gun. So we can get you up to spec. It just doesn't have armor. Alright. Alright, we should be okay. Come along! Oops, wrong person. Back over there. I like to power up this room so I can like fall back to it. I'm not sure what the hell else I want to keep power though. I don't really have a use for the merchant anymore, so I'm gonna depower that. Alright, let's do that. Because I don't want to have to like run all the way, you know what I mean? It takes too long, especially with this slow asshole. Another guy. A thing. Doesn't really have any useful shit anyways. 2 speed. We can let him die. Why are you over here? Out of here. Alright, so we'll power that off. And power that up. And we'll put a module in here that heals us. So that's good. And we'll build a bunch of shit over here. Alright, so we're good then. Let's continue on. That way I can run into this room instead of having to running like 60,000 fucking feet over to that other place. Stay. Oh, he actually does damage. Sweet. Oh no! My plans. Oh god. They're wrecking everything. You son of a bitches. I don't really need that much industry anymore. We need food. Just in case. That was a dead end. So going up here next. Alright. Pretty sure that was it. Alright. Seems good. Food! Oh, fuck me. Not really worried about that. Where else do we want to light up? I guess we'll go over here. Go fix that. I guess stay there, and it's not like I really need him right there, I guess. Oh man, it's a lot of choices. We're just keep going up. Just looking for the eggs really at this point. Oh, well, speak of the devil. Well, we just gotta get through this fucking... Everything must go! So, that's easy enough. You can do it. Just keep going. Not bad. I'd start the next level of 170 in industry and 114 food, so not too bad. And there you go. Like I said, it's the Alphas, and they only got 3 floors, but certainly a game worth checking out. Not too expensive, like I said, $10, and I'm interested to see how many levels they add in the final project. I would say like 10. 10 would be a reasonable amount without getting like too ridiculous. So like I said, it's just like an interesting blend of a couple of genres together. The pixel art's really nice, the music is great, the sound effects are pretty good, the difficulty is right on there. I haven't been able to beat it every single time I've played a game, so that's good. But I think that largely has to do with like your starter characters, because some are definitely better than others. Hey, that blue chick that died, whatever. You gotta learn to live with it, I guess. So, check it out. It's in Steam. Just search Dungeon of the Endless. And let me know what you think. See you next time.